John Wick, The Equalizer, and Deadpool have all been huge box office successes and are wildly entertaining and popular, so all's good in the hood, right? Right? No, the left is gonna go and come and ruin this too. Because apparently we need to talk about guns in movies because that's somehow a huge problem. This is gonna end great, right? Right? I'm Ben Davies, this is Pure Hollywood. From the start, let's just lay out some context and perspective for the gun problem in the USA that I'm sure everyone has heard about. Now, every life lost is a tragedy, so let's just take a closer look at this gun boogeyman. In a population of 300 million people, where cigarette smoking is responsible for 480,000 deaths per year, including more than 41,000 deaths from secondhand smoke, not even their choice. Ban all the cigarettes, take them out of every single movie. Or car crashes that result in 37,000 deaths per year, ban all the cars in movies, this is a problem. Then there's the 11,000 to 13,000 gun-related deaths, many of which are gang-related. Ban all the guns. Ban them all. Take them out of the movies. That'll help. Yeah. Because that would help people, right? Well, not when you take into account the far right-wing statistics from the Center for Disease Control or the Kleck and Gertz studies. As reported by Forbes, defensive uses of firearms, i.e. protecting yourself from harm or just cocking it or showing it, saving your life and others. Almost all national surveys estimates indicate that defensive gun uses by victims are at least as common as offensive uses by criminals, with estimates of annual uses ranging from about 500,000 to more than 3 million, in the context of about 300,000 violent crimes involving firearms in 2008. Now we pretty much know the number of people killed by guns each year. So maybe not all 3 million people would have died or violently assaulted or robbed or whatever. Maybe at the very minimum 500,000? You want to guess maybe between those numbers of how many people's lives are saved by having a firearm? How many people's lives have been saved by cigarettes or alcohol or knives? Still okay in movies? Okay, just checking. Well, when you put it that way, maybe this all seems a bit insane, right? But since all the radical leftists are pretty rational people, I'm sure they're rethinking their position. No. I'm sure it goes something like this. Well, you know, the guns really aren't the problem, and maybe if someone wants to kill you, they'll just kill you. I don't know. And yes, most of these shooters being talked about are unstable psychos who slip through all the rules and nets and regulations. So, aha! It must be our fault for making them want to kill other people by way of movies. Yeah. And if we as conservatives don't laugh off this ridiculous fantasy, then it can spread. And it won't stop there, and whoever controls the media narrative will only see their cup of tea as decent, and see their opponent's cup of tea as inciting violence, sexism, and criminality. You think the left wing will apply the same line of reasoning to the romanticizing of affairs on the big screen, how glorious they are, to, I don't know, the divorce rate and the plight of single motherhood? Or the STDs and unplanned pregnancies at the foot of, hey, you're a woman on screen, so sleep with whoever you want because nothing matters? Or the open pedophilia shown in left-wing movies that are literally given awards for best movie? Will they be held accountable for normalizing that kind of travesty that happens in the real world? No, I think not. The real fear of leftists is not guns, it's the fact that people can actually choose to do evil things. So they do everything in their power by way of mental gymnastics to prove to themselves that anything wrong is not an individual choice or action, but rather that the perpetrator is a victim of every possible circumstance they can come up with. And for every other detrimental lifestyle choice, they are rebranded by saying they're empowering or freeing. The sad truth is people are capable of horrible evils, but also people are capable of amazing good and heroics. A gun can kill. A gun can save your life or someone else's. And thank goodness the good guys seem to still be winning by about 100,000 to 3 million depending on your statistics. Let law-abiding, healthy citizens continue to protect themselves. Let's not forcibly change film through regulations. Let people choose not to watch left-wing propaganda, demonizing conservative morality, or just any other movie with things that you don't like to watch. And let our heroes continue to save the day by curbing the bullet or landing a sniper 10 miles out in a helicopter. I'm Ben Davies, this is Pure Hollywood. And another fantastic news, you can now download the Rebel app and take me with you wherever you go to get exclusive content in the entire Rebel lineup.